Namo Buddhaya, and welcome to Buddha Dhamma TV Saturday program. I am Lisa Chu. Before we start, we have a very important announcement to make. Please note that starting from 24th July, our Chinese program will be telecast every Thursday at 8 a.m. in Toronto, Canada, 8 p.m. in Singapore, and in other regions. We will no longer telecast this Chinese program on Sundays. The final Sunday telecast will be on July 20th. We kindly invite all our viewers to tune in on Thursday nights from then on. Thank you very much for your attention. Today we will start with a Dhamma talk, a Buddhist song, and Jataka tales. We begin the program with a Dhamma talk by a Buddhist nun, Venerable Ayya Polinoruwi Nanda, who is from Sri Lanka. Venerable Ayya will share her insights on the role of faith in our daily practice, emphasizing that true faith is not blind belief, but a deep and wise understanding. Let us now listen to Venerable Ayya's sermon together with open hearts and mind.
So, Saddha is one of the 5 spiritual faculties. As I've learned, the far better translation for Saddha is confidence, that how much you are confident in Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. There, I will start with a story of from Majjhima Nikaya, Rattapala Sutta, how this young Rattapala gained his Saddha and emerged his Saddha towards Buddha, and how he proceeded in practice and he attained the full enlightenment, arahantship. So, in the story, the young man, the Rattapala, was a very wealthy family, from very wealthy family, and they have a lot of property, and he was married to a few women, I think, at that time. A prince means, like such a person mean like when you are having a privileged, wealthy life, happy life. So you are having you can have several wives as well. So he was having such a happy life, I think, so we can say, and very entertaining life. So at that time, the Lord Buddha has come to his area, and then once he heard that he also thought of visiting him. And he has gone there, and Buddha was preaching, and he was so impressed by the teaching, and he was so aroused by the teaching. And then he, at the end of the talk, he went to the Buddha and was just talking to Buddha and asking for the permission to become a monk, to renounce the lay life. Because he was telling, if I am going to stay in the lay life, so I won't be able to practice in a way where you can achieve this full liberation and to experience the full liberation. So then he asked for the permission for the ordination. Then Buddha said that if you are to get ordained, first you have to get the permission from your parents. So then he went home and he told parents that I want to get ordained. I want to be homeless if I am to be pure and achieve this the pure state of mindset. So I need your permission. So what do you think? So our venerable Sangha also there, I think some of them, or most of them, I think all of them, as I know, they have got ordained in very young age. Am I correct, venerable sir? Yes. So, but in my case, it's different. After doing even a job, leaving my job and higher education, I had to got ordained, and it was so difficult for me as well. I had to undergo a lot of barriers I have to face. I have to undergo the problems with my mother especially, not my father. Father was okay. So in the same way, the parents didn't allow. They said, you are such a young person and you are having such a great life, so we can't allow you to get ordained. So please enjoy this life, and I mean, you can do some merits, so you can go and visit Buddha, but please don't get ordained. Please don't leave for us and home. So then the young Rattapala was so determined. So that's where this Saddha is coming, right? This is the Saddha. I mean, we are so impressed by the teachings of Buddha. And we should have definitely seen Buddha. We should have definitely met Buddha, but we can't remember. But the seeds are there in our heart. So that's why we have come to this sort of what you call the ordination. So the parents didn't allow. Then the Rattapala was so determined, and he was like, should have thought of how to get the permission. So then he thought, because he is so determined and impressed and aroused, and I can feel it, because that was the same feeling within me, that I want to find out who I am, what is this, what is the meaning of this. Those thoughts came from my within as well. So then he decided, okay, if you are not going to give me the permission, he asked for 3 times. Usually we are asking for 3 times. That is the way of the Buddha is. Even the 3 times is there's a universal secret behind it as well. Okay, so then Rattapala was like thinking, okay, now they are not going to give me the permission. So what he did was, he stopped eating. And until you give me the permission, I am not going to eat. I will die rather. Right? That is the faith. So what about you? So what about you? So are you in that much of faith? Are you ready to give up your lay life? What do you think? But is it coming? I mean, so I'm regret to notice only we 4 are somewhat young, that so young people are not here. So we have to ask from especially the young people. So at least that you all are there. So we are glad. So you have to ask this inner question. Why not we are ready? Why not we don't want to know the truth of this life, truth of this existence, right? Because this came from my inside when I was a child. Okay, we can say that is due to the practice of the previous birth. So okay, now even if you like, I mean, really aroused, not by the sensual pleasures, but from the truth of this existence, so I think definitely that would come from your within as well. So then he didn't eat. He was just saying, if you give me the permission, so then I can live, otherwise I will die. So then the parents was like waiting. He didn't took 7 meals, and then parents just realized that he's not going to eat. He's like so determined. They realized that. Then they again asked, our dear son, so why don't you come back thinking of staying in this lay life? So we want you to stay with us. You are our dear son, and so enjoy this life, and you can get merits, you can do meritorious activities. So please stay. So, but we don't want to give you the permission. Then what did the parents did? They went to meet Rattapala's friends, and they told them the story. And please come and convince the person, your friend, so not to leave this life, stay with us. So then friends came, And they were trying to convince Rattapala, so you are your parents' one and only child, so please stay with them and don't think of this living lay life. So he didn't talk. And I think at the beginning he has told that, okay, this is my purpose, but afterwards he didn't talk even. They also requested 3 times, but he didn't want to listen. He didn't want to eat. And he was like, okay, I will put my life unto the death, so I am not going to change my decision. So then the friends was coming back and telling the parents, so he's not going to give up his decision. So what will happen is, if you are not allowing him, so he will die. So at least if you give the permission for him to become a monk, at least you can see him alive. So then they were convincing the parents. So then at last parents agreed, saying, so if, okay, he can become a monk, but he has to come and visit us, right? So then they went and told Rattapala, okay, that we are giving you the permission, but you have to visit us after becoming a monk. So he was should have been so rejoiced, and he has gone to the Buddha and told, and now I got the permission from my parents, so I can become a monk. So he became a monk, and he went to, I think, Jetavanarama, and he was meditating, and he became enlightened. So I will take only that part from the story, because to show how much of faith he had got to become a monk, or to practice this the spiritual path. So that's why I was asking you the question, are you ready? So that is what when we think of the Buddha, so that is the feelings which are coming from our inner self. So the faith, I was like taking it as let's take the more meaningful word as confident. How confident you are in Buddha? Now Buddha is not there, but what is there is Dhamma. So how confident are you in Dhamma? So when we look at, let's not talk about non-Buddhist, but when we are looking at Buddhist as well, I don't see many of them are confident in the teachings. So because we have associated, I think the Venerable our Bhantes also should be having experience. So we are not, but the people are not confident in the practice, Dhamma practice. This is not something away from our life. The Dhamma means the way we have to live actually. So that is the thing, the way we have to live. The art of living is in Buddhism. So, but you all are knowing that, but I would say you all are also not in the enough practice, right? I'm inviting you all, please come into more of the practice. So the practice means, okay, now we are talking about these 5 spiritual faculties. The first one is Saddha, the confidence of the Dhamma, and the second one is Saddha Virya. Virya is the perseverance, we can call ardent effort. So how much effort that you are putting into the practice. And Saddha Virya Sati. Sati is my life's main topic. Sati is mindfulness. So how much mindfulness you can apply into your day-to-day life, day-to-day activities. So that is the basement of everything. So Saddha Virya Sati Samadhi, the clarity of the mind, I would say, rather the one-pointed concentration. So this is the momentary concentration. So which means that mindfulness can be applied into day-to-day life. So which means that that is why it is not something concentrated. So you are working, you are doing your daily work, and you are paying attention, you are paying more attention to find out the truth. So mindfulness means the present moment awareness. when you are in the present moment awareness, that the truth, the real nature of life is revealing. Life is coming to the surface in our understanding. So that's where I will. I think there are some of you all have been attended to my previous talks as well. So even in future, if you are attending, if you are associating me, my main topic is mindfulness, where I've learned from one of my main teachers, Most Venerable Dhammajiva Thero from Mithirigala Nissarana. There we have implemented these mindfulness training programs. So even you should have heard many of the Most Venerable Bhantes from various countries, including Ajahn Braham in Burma, in Thailand. So they are mainly talking about mindfulness. So that's why this is not difficult. Last time also I was talking about that now you all have learned a lot of Dhamma, you have the knowledge. So what matters now is the practice, the coming more into the practical side, practical aspect of life. How to apply this Dhamma, how to be mindful. So how to live in the present moment. What is the natural, normal way of our mindset? It's seeking for pleasure, right? Am I correct? It's going after pleasure. So if you are when you are staying in the present moment, so which means the natural way of the mind is jumping into the past and jumping into the future. It's very difficult to stay in the present moment. So now are you present? Can you notice any thoughts inside you? And have you recognized them as thoughts? Yeah, this is on the spot we have to check ourselves. So in this present moment, you have to check what is within us. Is this mind running, fantasizing and going here and there, like making stories? So that is the nature of the mind. So if you are to understand, the mind, so when we become present, when we become utterly present, when we are in love with the present moment, so we are starting to understand the mind is not in the present moment. It's like when we teach children, it's like a monkey mind. It's jumping from like branch to branch. It's jumping from one place to the, to the past and the future. What is the past and the future? It's again, yes, the data, which is the data in the brain. So are we going somewhere now? Like, okay, you can go home now. So is it how you can go home? The home is recorded in the mind. Your children, your wives, husbands, relatives, all are recorded, the data in the mind. So that's why, when we go into the deep experimental level of how to realize what Dhamma is, what the real living means, so we are finding out about this truth of the mechanism of who we are, mechanism of the mind and the body. So then that is where the mindfulness application is. The fifth spiritual faculty is the prajna, the wisdom. So once you start, once the saddha is coming, if it is the real saddha, so we are now here talking about, it is not the blind faith. So blind faith is where you are not continuously into the practice. Because you have to have the goal. I am always taking myself as the example. So that is the under the nose experience that I am having. So that of course I can talk about myself. So when things were coming from my inside, okay, we can say it's coming due to the past lives practice, the paramitas, the perfections of the previous lives. So there was a purpose. I want to find out exactly the way out of suffering. The three main universal laws, the impermanent nature, unsatisfactoriness, and the non-self nature. So then I think I should have shared with you all that just after leaving the university, because even I got this the glimpse of who I am, find to who I am, but I couldn't do that. I couldn't have I didn't have the practical environment, the support from the teachers. So then after leaving the university, so the such a suffering nature, the inner shock came from my inside. Okay, that I got some knee pains and the bodily pains. So then when I went to consult a rheumatologist, she said that you have got arthritis. So I was thinking, my God, that that is how they labeled it. And then the arthritis coming for all people. So I am in my very good young age. So, but why now I am getting this? And the inner shock came. So that is where I started to investigate. I was thinking, so now how come I am going to come out of this, the shocking thoughts which are producing inside. I didn't, even at that time, I didn't notice them as thoughts. It's just a feeling, a deep feeling. So then it came to my mind, okay, Buddha is the one who has found out the way out of suffering. So then I am a born Buddhist, so why not I am finding the truth, what he has talked about. So that was the turning point where I started my spiritual investigation. And until now, yeah, I have found a lot of things through my experiment of more than 20 years. So, and I am so happy. So I am so happy about myself. So that I was able to find out in this very life so what this actual message of Buddha. So just to share with you that my teacher, the Dhammajiva Thero, he's from this Nissarana Vaniya. The Nissarana Vaniya theme is Nibbana in this very life. Right? Nibbana in this very life. Why don't we make up this for this temple as well? So Nibbana in this life itself. Then, it gives us the positive, the positive goal, right? So which means that we can do it in this very life. So otherwise we are just, okay, going through Tripitaka, there is this, how much, 84,000 of Dhamma, which means Buddha has preached in different situations depending on the people, the disciples who came to him. This much of, and not only Lord Buddha, the Arahant Sariputta and Arahant Mugalan and those Arahants as well. So 84,000 of Dhamma is there in Tripitaka. You can keep on reading. But we will become another scholars, rather achieving what he said, rather experiencing. That is what we call experiential knowledge, rather experiencing by ourselves in this very life what this Nibbana is, what this liberation is, what the real freedom is, what the real happiness is. So if we are to experience this, usually we are talking about the inner peace and happiness. So you should be experiencing this, the sensual pleasures, happiness is there, right? So you all have any kind of unsatisfactory the emotions and thoughts within you? You have. So how about others? So Mr. Leslie is saying he's having some. So what about others? You don't have? So let me ask you a question. Is it more of happiness you are experiencing, or is it more of the other side, or the opposite, I would say? How about you? So I'm asking individually. So I'm asking the question, then you have to ask from yourself. How about your experience? Now you are I think all of you all are more than 40 except our venerable monks. So you have a lot of experience in life. So the Buddha talked about this, the impermanent nature and this unsatisfactoriness or the suffering nature. So, Buddha mainly has mentioned this whole world is based on the suffering nature. What do you think about that? But on the other hand, he says, okay, the pleasure is there. But the pleasure is followed by pain. The duality is existing. Always the other side, the positive and the negative is there in this the sensual world, where it is coming from 5 senses. So now Buddha has shown us a real peaceful place where we can dwell beyond 5 senses and 6 senses, of course, 6 senses, the 7th faculty. So any of you all have heard about the 7th faculty, and any of you all have experienced the 7th faculty? So yeah, that is just beyond all the consciousness. Okay, that we are what does it mean by we are living? What does it mean by we are living? We are collecting, the emotions are being formed out of the thoughts. Thoughts are being formed through 5 faculties, the 5 senses, and the memory. Okay, so you understand these things. So to reach this, the inner peace which talked about by Buddha, so that's where we have to practically we have to go. To do that's where we have to be mindful. So saddha is there. So then that you have to put the effort, but this is what we call ardent effort, the perseverance. So not just some effort time to time, continuously you have to apply it. So then it becomes like most powerful something, the momentum we are gaining, to get the momentum to reach that state which talked about by the Buddha. So we have to keep on practicing. That is what is being called bhavito bahulikato. So bhavita, that you have to keep on practicing. Okay, you can come. That is why this mindfulness can be applied in day-to-day life. So that's where. So I will tell you this another example from this Bhante Dhammajiva. He was a person, when he was in the university as well, he didn't want to follow these things, but he was investigating. Then he has been, he met one monk from Australia, Bhante Dhammika. So he has the discussion with Bhante Dhammika. So then he has talked about mindfulness with him. Then the Bhante Dhammajiva was a young man at that time. He was asking, Bhante, how come we are going to practice this mindfulness? We are breaking all the precepts. Right? I am breaking all the precepts. So then this Bhante has told, okay, don't worry about the breaking precepts, but you start to practice mindfulness. You start to practice mindfulness. What is the small activity he has given for Dhammajiva Thero at that time was, be mindful when you are brushing your teeth in the morning. Be mindful when you are brushing your teeth in the morning. So how come that is going to, now he's a very developed monk. So starting from this small activity. So that's where I reminded you that we are using this term SMS into mindfulness practices, slowly, mindfully, silently. So choose one activity at a time or in a day and be mindfully attend to the activity. So there, that what he suggested was, brush your teeth mindfully. So how to do that activity? How to be mindful? What is this mindfulness application? So it is that like what is happening usually when you are brushing your teeth in the morning? So what is happening? Usually, automatically thoughts are going, what we have to do next, and now we have to drive, now again the traffic jam, and right? So, and we have to do that next, or if the fights, some arguments have happened in yesterday, so the things will be coming. But are you really present? Now I am giving you an activity to perform at home. So in the morning, if it's difficult, do it in the night, because in the morning you have to rush. So then you cannot slowly, mindfully, you cannot do and be mindful, right? So how we have to do? Okay, first what we are doing, we are taking the toothbrush. When we are going to take the toothbrush, we are starting to feel feel the sensations of the toothbrush, how hard it is, how smooth it is, and if there are any kind of some other what you call shapes and the structures are there, you can feel the difference. And then if it is cold when you touch it, or if it is warm, so stay with the present moment experience, the original experience. This is original experience of the matter. Right? Now you all are sitting, you can feel that you are sitting, that you can feel the hardness of the chair and the back when it is touching, you can feel the sensation. So, and you can feel the coldness, right? You can feel the coldness of the AC. And now you are wearing your clothes, you can feel that the touching sensations, right? And at the same time, you can hear the voices. So they are there. And you can see the pictures. These are the present moment experience. But while you are living here, what will happen? The mind will jump. Oh, that we have to go there, tomorrow we have to do this, and yesterday this happened. The mind is, just watch. At the same time, if you can do this at this moment, you are very smart. You have the paramitas, right? You don't want to accumulate more. I mean, you can keep on accumulating, but you are already having paramitas, right? So now we were talking about how to be mindful when we are brushing our teeth in the morning or in the night. So when you take the toothbrush, you can feel the sensations, the hardness or the softness or the coldness or the warmness of the toothbrush. And then you are taking the toothpaste. Then again you can feel how soft it is, the feeling of the outer layer. And then you will start to feel how heavy it is. And then when you are going to open the lid, you can feel how hard it is, right? These are the original qualities, original characteristics. So which means we are going to experience the original characteristics, right? We are mindful on original characteristics which we are experiencing in the present moment. Then you are opening the toothpaste. Then what will happen? That is the next experience you are going to get. Yeah, you are squeezing. Then what is coming out of it? You are experiencing the smell, right? So feel these things, which means you are living in the present. You are living your life, right? So then you are starting to feel the good smell of some may say it's not a good smell or whatever, the smell of which is coming out of the toothpaste. So then you are squeezing and taking some portion to your toothbrush. And then again you are closing the toothpaste and you have to place it in a proper place. That is also you have to done mindfully. Otherwise, and when you squeeze also, you have to do it in a proper way. Sometimes when we take the toothpaste, you have squeezed from middle and from the front, but you have to do it from the bottom part. So that is just to share one story with you. Let me tell you, there is one the famous person in Sri Lanka. I think some of you all may have heard this, Dhammika Perera. So when he wanted to select managers for his company, what he has done, right? So he has organized one hotel for these people, the interviewees, so who are coming interview for the manager post, and he has given separate rooms for everybody, right? And then, so the morning that he has set a program where they have to come to the main hall, and so people are there in the main hall. While they are in the main hall, what he has done was he has gone to their rooms and he was checking the rooms, how these people are living when we are in their personal space. So there he has noticed, the towels are there and some are well organized, some are not, right? So from there, then the main thing he said that he was checking how they have taken the toothpaste out of the paste out of the toothpaste, right? So there have been some that who have nicely squeezed and done. The others are from here and there. So then that is from where he has checked the mindset of the people. One of my teachers was there. He was also telling once, so I am giving you all some work to do, and then I am observing how you all are doing the work. While observing, how to say, the word is not coming. How I can check in what state you are, right? I can decide in what state you are. So that's why what you do is the thing that is like visible to the outer world, and there the people can decide the state of the mind and your way of the how perfect you are. So that's why, when we become mindful, so because we are coming to the state, we get to know about the whole activities which is happening here, the clarity of the mind. So then we know how to adjust things. That is why we call you are the master of your mind, not the slave of your mind, right? So when it comes to now this story, so based on this Dhammika Pereira story, so based on that he has selected the relevant person for his company, and these are the ideal people for my company. So that's why, coming back to the brushing your teeth mindfully, so then you have to do, okay, then you are taking the brush into your mouth, and then you start to feel the sensations of the threads and the toothpaste. That there you are starting to feel the taste of the toothpaste. Then where are you? You are in the present moment. You are in tune to the present moment experience. So then what's happening, the form is, the paste is changing into form with the mix of the saliva, and you are starting to the taste also changing, and you are experiencing this in the present moment, right? So then afterwards, when you split out and you can feel, and then you put water inside your mouth, you can feel it. And then when you become mindful, the other advantage you are getting is if the mind is running, you are starting to notice. If the mind is wandering, you are starting to notice. So then you have to drag it back. Okay, come back, this is your home. Now I don't want to think about anything. But at the same time, if you want, you can think mindfully as well. While brushing but you're mindful, not unmindful. So if the unmindfulness is there, what is happening? That is where the negative emotions are being formed. Stress is being formed. That is how we can come out of the solution, one and only solution. Ekayano ayam bhikkave maggo sattanang visuddhiya. So this the satipatthana is the only way out of suffering, only way out of stress. That is why the Buddha has mentioned that is the only path. Be mindful. Be mindful to the present moment. So if you are to, if a particular country want to improve the productivity or enhance their whatever the things, the business or the whatever the productivity and blah blah whatever development, so what they have to give to the people or the students or the into the education stream. So it is mindfulness, but which is not there. So that's why my teachers are talking about it in a large scale. And I don't know whether you all have heard about this Goenkaji from India. I think you know, right? Goenkaji. Goenkaji's teacher is Uba King. He's from Burma. He was one of major person or like a manager or more than that for a lot of companies in Burma. He was like head of everything. But he's the one who's practicing mindfulness. He has achieved a lot of gains from practicing mindfulness. And he's such a successful businessman, as well as a meditation teacher and a successful businessman. So which means to the business, whatever the thing we do, that's why if we are mindful to the present moment, so that's how I'm giving you this practice. Be mindful when you are brushing your teeth, and then you can expand it to the other activities. When you are washing your face, and when you are driving especially. Try to live in the present moment. So now I will just take you for a journey here. Let's be mindful here and now with the present moment experience for few minutes, right? So how to be mindful to this present moment. So now you know you are here and now. First you have to come, I am here and now. I am here and now. So you have to tell yourself. So we are moving from matter to antimatter, right? To experience the unknown. So we are in the field of now, the non-field. So we know that, okay, sense of I is there. So that we can feel, we can hear, we feel the breathing, everything is, things are happening in the present moment, we are aware. So other than that, are we aware about when the thoughts are coming? How many of you all notice when the thoughts are coming now within this time period? You all notice that, oh, these thoughts are coming. Have you noticed? While you are listening to me, if the thoughts came, you notice thoughts were coming. But if you with me, only with me, but it's impossible. The thought should have come to you. It's natural. Because this is the nature of the mind, right? This is the nature of the mind. That we are starting to understand, because you are present with me. You are in the present moment experience with me. You are in tune to this the discussion and this the energy field. We are in the present moment. But when you are present, you are starting to notice how the mind is jumping. So now we can do it with the closed eye. So I'm inviting you all. So shall we just go inside? To take an inner journey and experience what is happening with us in this present moment. To do that, you can sit comfortably, you can change your posture a little bit and relax, come to a relaxed posture. So you can slowly close your eyes. Feel yourself, I am here and now. Experience the silence which is coming out of the sounds. Sounds are also there in the background, including this sound. Let yourself be relaxed. At the beginning, you can tell yourself, May I be relaxed. May I be in peace. Just let go of everything, the past, future. You are in the present moment. You can feel the posture, how you are sitting. You can feel yourself from top of the head until the feet, how you are sitting. You are your best friend. So you are now looking after yourself. You are giving the most precious time for yourself, most relaxed and peaceful state of the mind. Just imagine when you are going to sleep in the night, how relaxed you are becoming. So in this present moment also, let yourself relax. As such, you are going into the sleep in the night. Relax. Just you can slightly pay attention. There are sounds in the background, but some sort of silence is also there.
Our next item is a song by a Malaysian Buddhist musical group called Wayfarers, who created a number of popular songs that are still sung today. They wrote songs in both English and Pali, covering mainly themes from Buddha's teaching and personal reflection. Let us now listen to a Buddhist song by Wayfarers.
Suffering world, you shall not come back again. Oh, suffering world, when you stifle desired flame, then there be no tears of sorrow in your eyes, my friend. You will know the bliss of one who enters freedom land. Oh, suffering world, you shall not come back again. Got no time to change your mind. You shall move to see the light. Got no time to look behind. You shall march to meet the fight. Oh, suffering world, you shall not come back again. Oh, suffering world, for your life will never be the same. You will know the answer to the timeless mystery when the noble eightfold path you follow makes you free. Oh, suffering world, you shall not come back again. Got no time to change your mind. You shall move to see the light. Got no time to look behind. You shall march to meet the fight.
Now, it's time for Jataka Tales, which is a large collection of Buddhist morality stories whereby Buddha recounts some of his past lives on his journey towards enlightenment.
คุระปุตตะชาดก ชาดกว่าด้วยการทำตนให้ไร้ประโยชน์ในสมัยพุทธกาลเมื่อครั้งที่พระบรมศาสดาสัมมาสัมพุทธเจ้าทรงประทับอยู่ณพระเชตวันมหาวิหารทรงปรารภภิกษุผู้ถูกภรรยาเก่าโลมเล้าแล้วทรงตรัสซักถามภิกษุนั้นจริงหรือภิกษุได้ทราบว่าเธอกระสันอยากสึก
จริงพระเจ้าค่ะ
เธอกระสันอยากสึกเพราะเหตุอะไร
เพราะภรรยาเก่าพระเจ้าค่ะ
ดูก่อนภิกษุหญิงนี้ทำสิ่งที่ไม่เป็นประโยชน์แก่เธอไม่เฉพาะในบัดนี้เท่านั้นแม้ในการก่อนเธอกำลังจะกระโดดเข้าไฟตายเพราะอาศัยหญิงนี้แต่อาศัยบัณฑิตจึงได้ชีวิตไว้พระศาสดาตรัสดังนี้แล้วจึงทรงนำเอาเรื่องในอดีตมาสาธกในอดีตการพระเจ้าเสนกะครองราชสมบัติอยู่ในนครพาราณสีครั้งนั้นพระเจ้าเสนกะเสด็จประพาสเมืองมีนาคราชตนหนึ่งกำลังเที่ยวจับเหยื่อบนบกกินอยู่เด็กชาวบ้านกลุ่มหนึ่งผ่านมาเห็นก็เข้าใจว่าเป็นงูจึงช่วยกันเอาไม้ทุบตี
นี่แน่เจ้างูตีให้ตายตีให้ตายพวกเจ้ามาช่วยข้าตีมันหน่อยสิ
เจ้างูนี่ตัวใหญ่นักคงลักขโมยกินไก่ชาวบ้านมาไม่น้อยนี่แน่ต้องโดนแบบนี้
พระราชาเสด็จไปถึงที่นั่นพอดีเห็นเด็กกำลังทำร้ายงูก็เกิดความสงสารจึงรับสั่งห้ามไว้และให้ปล่อยมันไป
เจ้าหนูพวกเจ้ากำลังทำอะไรกันอยู่นะ
พวกข้ากำลังตีงูนี่อยู่พระเจ้าค่ะ
พวกเจ้าอย่าได้รังแกสัตว์เช่นนี้จงปล่อยมันไปเสียเถิด
ฝ่ายนาคราชเมื่อรอดชีวิตก็กลับไปยังนาคพิภพของตน
พระราชาองค์นี้เป็นผู้มีเมตตาสมควรที่เราต้องตอบแทนคุณ
ครั้นเวลาเที่ยงคืนนาคราชได้จำแรงตนเข้าเฝ้าพระราชาถึงที่บรรทมและได้มอบแก้วแหวนเงินทองให้พระเจ้าเสนกะพร้อมผูกมิตรภาพเป็นพระสหายกัน
ข้าพระองค์นำแก้วแหวนเงินทองเหล่านี้มาเพื่อตอบแทนที่ทรงช่วยชีวิตข้าพระองค์ไว้
นับแต่นั้นนาคราชก็มาเยี่ยมเยียนพระเจ้าเสนกะผู้เป็นสหายในยามดึกทุกคืนและได้มอบหมายให้นาคมารวิกานางหนึ่งผู้ไม่อิ่มในกามคุณมาประจำอยู่ข้างพระเจ้าเสนกะเพื่อคอยปกป้องดูแลพระองค์พร้อมกับมอบมนต์บทหนึ่งให้พระราชาไว้ใช้ในคราวไม่เห็นนางนาคตนนั้น
นาคมารวิกานางนี้ข้าพระองค์มอบหมายให้คอยดูแลปกป้องพระองค์หากไม่เห็นนางเมื่อใดท่านจงร่ายมนต์นี้
อยู่มาวันหนึ่งพระเจ้าเสนกะเสด็จประพาสสวนหลวงพร้อมด้วยบริวารขณะลงเล่นน้ำในสระอยู่นั้นนางนาคเห็นงูน้ำตัวหนึ่งแล้วเกิดความใคร่จึงแปลงร่างเป็นงูเสพสมกันอยู่
ทำอะไรอยู่จ๊ะพ่องูรูปหล่อมานี่สิข้ามีอะไรจะให้เจ้าดู
ฝ่ายพระเจ้าเสนกะเมื่อไม่ทรงเห็นนางนาคจึงร่ายมนต์ที่พญานาคราชสอนไว้
นางนาคมานาวิกาเจ้าอยู่ไหนสงสัยเราต้องร่ายมนต์ให้นางปรากฏตัวซะแล้ว
เมื่อพระราชาร่ายมนต์จบนางนาคก็กลายร่างเป็นมนุษย์กำลังทำอนาจารอยู่ทำให้พระเจ้าเสนกะส่งกริ้วใช้ซีกไม้ไผ่ตีนาง
นาคผู้ไม่รู้จักอิ่มในกามไม่รู้จักอดกลั้นใจเลยเจ้าต้องได้รับโทษแน่ๆนี่นะ
โอ้ยเจ็บนะหากท่านทำร้ายข้าเช่นนี้ข้าก็จะไม่ขออยู่ดูแลท่านอีก
นางนาคออกจากพระราชอุทยานกลับไปยังนาคพิภพด้วยความโกรธที่พระราชาลงโทษตนเมื่อมาถึงนาคพิภพก็เข้าเฝ้าพญานาคราช
เกิดเรื่องอะไรเจ้าถึงมาที่นี่ได้
พระเจ้าเสนกะพระสหายของพระองค์เคี่ยนตีหม่อมฉันจนต้องหนีมาดูรอยแผลพวกนี้สิเพคะ
น้อยพระเจ้าเสนกะทำร้ายคนของเราได้เสียแรงที่เราเป็นสหายกันมา
พญานาคราชไม่ทราบความจริงที่เกิดขึ้นเพียงได้เห็นแผลของนางนาคก็โกรธเรียกทหารนาค4 ตนมาแล้วสั่งให้ไปทำลายพระที่นั่งบรรทมของพระเจ้าเสนกะ
พวกเจ้าทั้งสี่จงไปพ่นพิษทำลายพระที่นั่งบรรทมของพระเจ้าเสนกะเสียให้สิ้น
ทหารนาคทั้ง4มาถึงห้องบรรทมหมายจะทำลายพระที่นั่งบรรทมเสียก็ได้ยินพระราชาตรัสเล่าให้พระราชเทวีฟังถึงเรื่องที่นางนาคมารวิกากลับไปยังนาคภพทหารนาคทั้งหลายได้ฟังดังนั้นก็กลับไปรายงานพญานาคราช
ที่แท้ก็เป็นเช่นนี้เองเพราะเราฟังความข้างเดียวจนเกือบทำร้ายสหายเสียแล้ว
พญานาคราชรู้สึกผิดต่อพระเจ้าเสนกะจึงเสด็จมายังพระที่นั่งบรรทมของพระสหายเพื่อขอขมาแล้วได้ถวายมนต์ชื่อว่าสัพพรุตตชนะซึ่งเป็นมนต์รู้เสียงร้องของสัตว์ทุกชนิดแล้วจึงทูลห้ามไม่ให้พระเจ้าเสนกะมอบมนต์นี้แก่ผู้อื่นไม่เช่นนั้นจะต้องทรงกระโดดเข้ากองไฟสวรรคต
มนต์สัพพรุตชนนะนี้สำคัญยิ่งนักทรงอย่ามอบให้ผู้ใดไม่เช่นนั้นท่านต้องสละชีวิตด้วยการกระโดดเข้ากองไฟ
ข้าขอรับคำท่าน
ตั้งแต่นั้นมาพระเจ้าเสนกะก็ทรงรู้เสียงสัตว์ต่างๆวันหนึ่งขณะที่พระองค์ประทับนั่งที่ท้องพระโรงเสวยของเคี้ยวจิ้มน้ำผึ้งน้ำอ้อยอยู่นั้นน้ำผึ้งน้ำอ้อยหยดหนึ่งและขนมชิ้นหนึ่งตกลงที่พื้นมดแดงตัวหนึ่งเห็นหยดน้ำผึ้งและขนมนั้นก็เรียกเพื่อนให้มากิน
พวกเราถาดน้ำผึ้งแตกหม้อน้ำอ้อยหม้อขนมคว่ำแล้วที่ท้องพระโรงรีบมากินกันเถิด
ลาบปากรอบเย็น มื้อนี้ได้ดินเนอร์อาหารพระราชาว้าวอร่อยอร่อยอูมามิ
พระราชาทรงสดับเสียงร้องบอกของมดแดงแล้วก็ทรงพระสวนพระราชเทวีที่ประทับอยู่ใกล้ๆเห็นดังนั้นก็เกิดความสงสัยแต่ก็ไม่ได้ทูลถามเมื่อพระราชาเสวยของเคี้ยวแล้วทรงสงสนานและประทับนั่งบนพระราชบัลลังก์ทรงได้ยินแมลงวันตัวผู้คุยกับแมลงวันตัวเมีย
ที่รักบรรยากาศแบบนี้เรามาหาอะไรทำสนุกกันดีกว่านะ
คอยก่อนนะจ๊ะพี่จ๋าเดี๋ยวพระราชาทรงรูปไล้ผงหอมแล้วน้องจะเอาตัวไปคลุกผงหอมที่พระราชาทำร่วงไว้น้องจะได้ตัวหอมๆยังไงล่ะจ๊ะพี่
ต่อมาเมื่อพระราชาทรงเสวยพระกยาหารเย็นอีกอาหารก้อนหนึ่งหล่นที่พื้นมดแดงทั้งหลายก็ร้องบอกกันให้มากินอาหารนั้น
พวกเราหม้ออาหารของพระราชาแตกแล้วรีบมากินกันเถอะเย้
ว้าวลาบปากรอบเย็น อร่อยแงบ
พ
ระเทวีกลั้นความสงสัยเอาไว้ถึง3 คราจนเมื่อเวลาเสด็จขึ้นแท่นพระบรรทมกับพระราชาพระนางจึงได้ทูลถาม
วันนี้หม่อมฉันเห็นพระองค์หัวเราะถึง3 ครั้งพระองค์ทรงหัวเราะอะไรเพคะ
ไม่มีอะไรหรอกเจ้านอนซะเถิด
พระเทวีทรงรบเร้าจนพระราชาใจอ่อนจึงบอกเรื่องที่ทรงรู้มนต์ที่ทำให้รู้เสียงสัตว์นั้นพระนางจึงขอให้พระองค์ประทานมนต์นั้นให้
น้องหญิงหากพี่บอกมนต์นั้นแก่เจ้าพี่จะต้องตายนะ
หากพระองค์รักหม่อมฉันจริงขอจงสละเพื่อหม่อมฉันเถิด
ด้วยเพราะตกอยู่ในอำนาจของสตรีพระราชาทรงตัดสินพระทัยว่าจะมอบมนต์สัพพรุตชนนะแก่พระราชเทวีแม้จะต้องเข้ากองไฟก็ตามคิดได้ดังนี้แล้วจึงเสด็จเข้าไปยังพระราชอุทยานด้วยราชรถ
น้องหญิงเอ๋ยเพราะพี่รักเจ้าแม้ต้องสละชีพพี่ก็ยอม
ขณะนั้นท้าวสักกะทรงตรวจดูสัตว์โลกอยู่ทรงเห็นเหตุการณ์นี้จึงทรงดำริว่าจะต้องเตือนสติพระเจ้าเสนกะพระราชาผู้โง่เขลาเพียงเพื่อสตรีแล้วถึงกับยอมตายเชียวหรือเนี่ยข้าต้องเตือนสติเจ้าซะหน่อยแล้วท้าวสักกะพานางสุชาดามายังสวนหลวงแล้วจำแรงตนเป็นแพะ2 ผัวเมียยืนอยู่ข้างทางที่พระราชาเสด็จผ่านแพะตัวผู้กำลังทำท่าทางเสพสมกับแพะตัวเมียอยู่ม้าเทียมรถพระราชาจึงพูดกับแพะนั้น
เจ้าแพะโง่ไม่รู้จักอะไรควรทำในที่แจ้งอะไรควรทำในที่ลับเลยนะ
เจ้านั่นแหละโง่ถูกเชือดลัดคอไว้เวลาเขาปล่อยเจ้าก็ไม่หนีไปแต่ข้าว่าพระเจ้าเสนกะเจ้านายเจ้าน่ะโง่กว่าแกซะอีก
เจ้าว่าข้าโง่ข้าก็รู้แต่พระเจ้าเสนกะโง่ยังไง
ไม่โง่ได้ยังไงยอมตายเพื่อสวดมนต์ให้พระเทวีสุดท้ายตัวเองก็จะตายไม่มีภรรยาข้าถึงว่าโง่ยังไงล่ะ
พระเจ้าเสนกะได้สดับคำที่แพะและม้าสนทนากันจึงตรัสถามแพะว่าควรทำเช่นไร
เจ้าแพะเอ๋ยถ้าเช่นนั้นเจ้าจงบอกมาว่าข้าควรทำอย่างไรกัน
มหาราชไม่มีสิ่งอื่นเป็นที่รักเท่าชีวิตของตนท่านไม่ควรให้ตนพินาศไม่ควรละทิ้งยศศักดิ์เพราะคนรักอย่างเดียว
แพะนั้นพูดกับพระเจ้าเสนกะแล้วก็แสดงตนเป็นท้าวสักกะให้พระราชาทราบ
ข้าพระองค์ได้ตอบตกลงไปแล้วจะทำอย่างไรดี
มหาราชพวกท่านทั้งสองจะไม่เป็นอะไรถ้าพระองค์บอกว่าหากจะเรียนมนต์ต้องถูกเฆี่ยนตีเป็นข้ายกครูนางก็จะไม่เรียนเองเมื่อพระราชาเสด็จกลับเมืองแล้วจึงรับสั่งให้พระเทวีเข้าเฝ้าแล้วตรัสบอกตามที่ท้าวสักกะบอก
น้องหญิงหากเจ้าจะเรียนมนต์นี้เจ้าต้องเสียค่ายกครูด้วยการถูกเฆี่ยน100 ครั้งเจ้าจะยอมหรือไม่
เพื่อมนต์วิเศษนี้น้องยอมให้เฆี่ยนเพคะ
เมื่อพระเทวีก็รับคำยินดีให้เฆี่ยนพระองค์จึงรับสั่งให้ทหารเพชฌฆาตเฆี่ยนหลังพระเทวีด้วยหวาย100 ครั้งพระเทวีพอถูกเฆี่ยนไปเพียง3 ทีเท่านั้นก็ทนไม่ไหวไม่ต้องการเรียนมนต์อีกนับแต่นั้นมาพระเทวีก็ไม่กล้าเอ่ยปากขอเรียนมนต์อีกเลย
โอ๊ยโอ๊ยโอ๊ยไม่ไหวแล้วเจ็บเหลือเกินน้องไม่เรียนมนต์นั่นแล้วเพคะ
พระศาสดาทรงนำพระธรรมเทศนานี้มาแล้วทรงประกาศสัจธรรมทั้งหลายในที่สุดแห่งสัจธรรมภิกษุผู้กระสันอยากศึกได้ดำรงอยู่ในโสดาปัตติผลแล้วทรงประชุมชาดกพระราชาในครั้งนั้นได้เป็นภิกษุผู้กระสันอยากศึกในบัดนี้พระราชเทวีเป็นภรรยาเก่าของภิกษุนั้นม้าเป็นพระสารีบุตรส่วนท้าวสักกะเทวราช เป็นเราตถาคตชนนี้แหละ
Got no time to look behind. You shall march to meet the fight. Oh, suffering world, you shall not come back again. Oh, suffering world, for your life will never be the same. You will know the answer to the timeless mystery. When the noble eightfold path you follow makes you free. Oh, suffering world, you shall not come back again. Got no time to change your mind. You shall move to seek the light. Got no time to look behind. You shall march to meet the fight.
That concludes today's program. If you have any questions about the contents of our broadcast, please feel free to reach out to us at info@buddhadharmatv.com. Our dedicated team remains committed to sharing the profound teachings of Buddha, helping you walk the path of wisdom and enlightenment. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow at the same time. Namo Buddhaya.